Okay, coronavirus. Coronavirus wasn't, in my opinion, created just in order to attack the old and the vulnerable health-wise. Um, for me, it plays part of a much bigger picture that we need to acknowledge. One thing I will say is World War III is a silent war. It's a war of the mind, psychological warfare, I call it, and it is happening. The media will play a massive role in making us believe the hysteria. Um, and one way to get people to believe a lie or a truth is simply to repeat it, to repeat it, and to repeat it. Eventually, psychologically, this does play part in how we perceive things is through repetition. Through all this repetition of all this stress and anxiety, it is going to lower our immune systems. So really, we need to stay above the stress and anxiousness. Easy said than done, I agree, but stress will lower your immunity. Now, for me, the name of the game has always been divide and conquer. Uh, for example, when I say race disconnected us, religion divided us, and wealth classified us. I say there is only one race, that's the human race. There is only one religion, that's humanity. And the one with the true wealth, I'll call him or her a humanitarian. Um, so it is about divide and conquer, but united we must stand. Um, Again, just a general bit of information here to get things into perspective, but if you want to control the world, you need to control the technology and the finances. If you want to control a country, you need to control that government, the religion, and the resources. Government and religion, you get your laws from, your morals, principles, and ethics. And the resources, that's your gas, oil, and electric. That's what keeps a country running, almost, if you like. And in terms of if you want to control people, you need to control the food, you need to control the water, and you need to control the pharmaceuticals or the drugs they're taking at the time. So my main concern is a lot of our rights are being eroded. There's a lot of new laws and a lot of things we must do. A lot of multiplicities and complexities with these laws, with these sub-laws. We don't need all these sub-laws and complicated laws. All we need is common law for common man, something he can understand. Otherwise, the common man can easily be manipulated. So easy laws to understand, that's a must as well. But again, yeah, you create enough fear and anxiety about the future, people are certainly going to be handing over their rights more and more. So the federal system is pumping trillions and trillions of pounds into the monetary system because they know the system's not working. The way the world is running and we're spending and financially how things are running, we're due a financial crash, another depression is definitely on the cards. So in my opinion, they're pumping trillions and trillions. And if there's one thing the rich don't like doing, is partnering with their money. The rich ain't afraid to die, but they are afraid of being poor. And we need to understand, for someone to be really, really, really rich, there has to be someone really, really, really poor. So this is where we're at the moment. And again, never in modern day history has this happened or has it been recorded. So we are playing this by ear to effect. But again, in my opinion, the financial institutes, there's a lot of governing bodies that are kind of trying to capitalise at this moment, and they are preparing us for a digital currency. I say they're preparing us for a digital currency. Overall, they're preparing us for NWO, New World Order. New World Order being one government, one currency, and one army. You want to research more into this, feel free to do so. But this is, on one hand, what is inevitable and what is happening. However, there's just not one way of looking at this. Let's not go too much into the fear and the anxiousness and the tyranny. The flip side of it is we are moving into the Aquarius age. There's a dawning. There's a new dawning. There's a spiritual awakening. People are becoming more aware. People are becoming more aware of the subtle energies and the realms and the opportunities that are now being presented to us. So these old paradigms and dogmas need to collapse in order for something new to give way for something new. I think kind of figureheads or kind of power should become kind of localized into communities. It's the communities that know what is right for that time and for that space. So people with the know-how, the scientists, the leaders, whoever's fit for purpose, whoever's fit for the job, whoever's fit to do the job, they should be doing the job. Now, in terms of leadership, I need to tread carefully with the word leadership. Normally, too much leadership can turn into corruption or kind of corrupt the ego. But when I say leadership, as in terms of a good leader does not just lead his people, a good leader serves his people. So service is the word I want to leave you all with at this moment in time. So do come together in communities, do open up, do serve each other, do be prepared to do whatever it is we need to do in order to move through these anxious, worrying times. That being said, there's always, we live in a world of polarity. Where there's dark, there's light. Where there's light, there is dark. So I will leave this with you guys, just a little bit of food for thought really, but just be aware, be ready, and more so than anything, love. Make sure you love each other, look after one another, stay well, stay safe. Peace.